When the braking system starts to underperform, identifying the cause is very important to maintain your safety on the road. Inadequate braking capability has a significant risk, particularly if it occurs unexpectedly. A potential reason behind less braking performance is a faulty brake booster check valve, which we're going to talk about in today's video. We'll also share its location within your car, outline methods for testing its functionality, and discuss the potential costs if you need to replace the valve. A brake booster check valve is the reason for the efficient functioning of the braking system. It is located between the master cylinder and the firewall, and it has essential components such as a metal canister filled with brake fluid, a diaphragm, a check valve, and a vacuum port. When the brakes are engaged, the booster augments the force applied to the brake pedal, requiring less effort to halt the vehicle. This is achieved through the creation of a vacuum within the canister, which draws air from the atmosphere when the brakes are actuated. So when the brake booster check valve malfunctions, several noticeable symptoms may arise. One of the most apparent signs is a stiffer brake pedal that makes it harder to apply pressure and slow down the vehicle. Your car may also struggle to brake or come to a complete stop. You may also experience spongy brakes, a sinking brake pedal, or the necessity to pump the brakes repeatedly before they engage properly. Let's go ahead and discuss these symptoms in more detail. Let's start with symptom number 1, stiff brake pedal. If the check valve within the brake booster deteriorates or fractures, it can no longer maintain a proper seal, leading to a vacuum leak. So the brake pedal may feel stiff and require more effort to depress. With a faulty vacuum, the brakes lack the necessary boosting power, which makes it harder to activate them effectively. However, it's worth noting that a stiff brake pedal may not solely indicate a faulty brake booster check valve. Other potential reasons include a seized caliper, a malfunctioning brake booster, a damaged vacuum hose, or contamination within the brake lines, so make sure to have a thorough diagnosis first to accurately identify the root cause of the issue. Symptom number 2, brake pedal sinks to the floor. When pressed, when the check valve fails to seal correctly, air can enter the canister, causing a loss of vacuum. At the same time, the brake booster loses its ability to provide additional force, which results in a sinking brake pedal when pressed. This occurs because the booster lacks the necessary vacuum pressure to assist in braking, leading to reduced braking effectiveness. Symptom number 3, check engine light. The engine generates vacuum pressure that is routed through the brake booster check valve, maintaining the brake booster system under constant vacuum. This is measured by the MAF sensor. However, if the check valve starts leaking, the measured air will escape, which can lead to engine performance issues. As a consequence, your vehicle may experience a lean condition and begin to move unevenly. Additionally, the check engine light may illuminate, signaling a problem, and you may find DTCs related to air-fuel ratios, often coinciding with braking difficulties. Symptom number 4, longer stopping distances. If the check valve fails to seal correctly, air can enter the canister, which leads to a loss of vacuum. Then, the booster's ability to provide force lessens, requiring the driver to exert more effort to apply the brakes. This increased effort can only result in longer stopping distances and heighten the risk of accidents on the road. Symptom number 5, engine performance issues. When uncontrolled air enters the induction system, engine performance suffers as the engine runs lean. In severe cases, this can cause the engine RPM to drop and even lead to stalling. However, a faulty check valve isn't the only potential reason, since other issues like a leaking brake booster diaphragm could also be at fault. So, it's always a good idea to seek a professional diagnosis to accurately identify the problem. Symptom number 6, the brakes feel spongy. When the vacuum is lost due to a faulty check valve, the brake booster struggles to amplify the force applied to the brake pedal. As a result, the brakes feel less responsive and require more effort to engage effectively. This can lead to a spongy or soft sensation when braking, as the hydraulic pressure in the brake lines is not adequately supported by the vacuum-assisted booster. In such situations, stopping distances may be prolonged, which comprises the overall vehicle safety. Symptom number 7. Trouble braking. If the check valve remains closed, preventing air from entering the vacuum brake booster, the system cannot draw in the necessary air to assist braking. At the same time, if the check valve breaks or malfunctions, braking effectiveness is compromised. In both scenarios, the ability of the brake booster to amplify braking force is delayed, potentially leading to decreased braking performance and safety concerns while driving. I want to put it out here that stiff brake pedals and related issues can stem from various sources beyond just the brake booster check valve. Problems with the caliper, master cylinder, fluid levels, air in the brake line, or the ABS modulator can all contribute to similar symptoms. The top potential reason for malfunctioning brake booster check valves is a vacuum leak within the system. Such leaks allow air to infiltrate the canister, which leads to a loss of vacuum pressure. Various factors, such as a cracked canister, loose hose connections, or a punctured diaphragm, could contribute to this issue. Additionally, a faulty master cylinder can also be responsible for causing problems with brake booster check valves. How much would it cost to replace a brake booster check valve? Replacing a faulty brake booster check valve is typically the most effective solution here. While this task is relatively straightforward and can be done by many DIY enthusiasts, make sure to check your confidence in your abilities before proceeding. If uncertain, seek assistance from a qualified technician to guarantee proper installation and functionality. Replacing a brake booster check valve typically costs between $75 and $150, with parts alone ranging from $25 to $55 if you opt for a DIY approach. Even with minimal expertise, installing a new valve can usually be completed within 30 minutes. There you have it. I hope this information proves helpful for you. If you find videos like this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so we can assist you fix it.